Welcome back to From Here to Homestead. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Trevor.
And today we're going to be taking you through what we bought to meal prep this week at our co-op. We are doing a chicken curry and a taco bowl.
We meal prep generally Mondays to Thursdays, as during the Lenten season, since we're Catholic, we are not really eat meat on Fridays, so we do not find it necessary to meal prep for only one day.
So first off, we got some fresh tomatoes because we need them to make the homemade sauce that we're going to do, as well as some carrots and potatoes.
We got some shredded cheese.
We got a couple of pounds of ground beef. We did have 2 of these from that meat subscription box. However, we left one out, so it went bad. We had to buy some extra at the co-op.
We got some rice, and at our co-op, if we bring in our own jars, they discount it.
So we did that. And then we also have a lot of chicken breasts.
About 4 pounds worth.
There we are.
These are pinto beans. That was canned by her mother.
Shout out, Mom. Thank you. These are delicious. It's for the turkey taco.
We have lentils, fresh protein.
And fiber, and they're filling and pretty cheap. And then the last thing that we really care to show you is the onions. We also have some spices and stuff like that, but we'll just show you that as we go. So we're gonna start off by just chopping everything up. We need to start sauteing the onions, and then later the tomatoes, get the meat cooked up, and that's gonna be our day.
The first thing that we're gonna start doing is we're gonna start cooking our ground beef. We'll be seasoning it with salt, garlic powder, chili powder, cumin, and cayenne pepper. We'll also be adding in our beans into the same pan, and we'll be re-seasoning it again.
Once the meat's fully cooked.
Yes.
So today we're not going to be making any stock, but what you can do is you can save all of your kitchen scraps, as long as they're not from broccoli or other brassicas like that, because that makes the stock better. You can save them in a container in your fridge, and then once you have enough scraps, you can make a batch of stock, or whenever you get a chicken carcass. It doesn't have to be right away. So we're going to cut up all these onions super nice and thin. And then we're gonna saute these up until they're nice and soft. I'm gonna dice up these tomatoes, and then we're gonna throw that all into a pan and cook that to start our curry base. We're gonna add curry, turmeric, chili powder, cumin, a couple other things to make this stock nice and flavorful. The sauce nice and flavorful. And then I have a ninja blender that we're gonna use to blend it into a smooth consistency. We're also gonna brown off all the chicken and then finish cooking it off in the sauce. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss these back here. This pan's not turned on yet, but it doesn't really matter if it's cooked from fully hot. Get some going. A bit of that. We're just using some avocado oil spray. Might do a little bit of butter later on for flavor, but for now that's enough. So I already added in some garlic powder. We're doing some curry powder. And then we're going to be doing, nope, that's garlic powder I just did. Turmeric, this is mostly for color. I find that I don't really taste it, but it does have like somewhat of a taste to it. This cayenne pepper for a bit of heat. And then chili powder, and of course we also already did the salt. So we're going to let this cook down really slow, and then we're going to add in the tomatoes and let those cook down until they're pretty soft. And then we're gonna taste it and see what it needs added. I'm not very familiar cooking with Indian spices, but I have done something with curry. So we're in my dorm kitchen right now. That's why we have 2 stoves. I'm gonna bring this pot of water up to a boil, and then these cook for 15 to 20 minutes until they're fully soft. I'm gonna probably pull half of them a little bit early and finish them off in the curry sauce, and the rest is gonna get mixed in with the beans and beef to add extra fiber and protein. Oops, turn on the wrong burner there. Other than that, I gotta chop up the potatoes and carrots, and we're gonna cook those off in a similar fashion once this pan's freed up.
So we got the beef all brown. Now we're gonna be adding our pinto beans. We'll mix that in and re-season it, and then we'll wait a little bit, and then we'll taste test it to see if it's done. Just add this in here.
You need a spoon, hun?
I need a spoon.
Thanks again, Mom. You're the best. S-tier beans.
Really good beans.
I'm 400 miles away for college, so.
So mix that in. We will re-season it.
Hi. I'm turning on the timer for the lentils because they're boiling now and getting way too warm, so I'm taking this jacket off. So, I guess I got this sauce about as good as we're gonna get it with my admittedly budget immersion blender. Looks pretty good. Tastes really good. We have garlic powder, cayenne pepper, chili powder, turmeric, and cumin in there, as well as curry powder. I don't see that over here, but there's definitely curry powder in there. You'll get us just tomatoes and onion. We sauteed up the onions, added the tomatoes until they were nice and soft, and then we blended them up. We're gonna be seasoning the chicken now. We're gonna do the same spices, but with less amounts because I don't want to over season and have something taste off because of that. The sauce is very nice and seasoned, but we are serving it over a bed of rice and then also green lentils.
So thank you for watching our video. If you like what we do and what we're trying to do, please give us a like and subscribe, and leave any other meals that you might like in the comments.
Thanks for watching. Have a great day.
Bye.